Hello everyone. Today we will be learning how to make automatic room light using Arduino Uno in Tinkercad. So let's get started. First you'll need to open Chrome and open Tinkercad website. Once the website is opened, you will need to click on create button and click on circuits. Once the circuit dashboard is open, we'll get all the components at the right side of the screen. So let's get started. First you'll need Arduino Uno and a breadboard. As I told you, we are going to make an automatic room light. We'll need PIR sensor. So basically PIR sensor is passive infrared sensor that will sense the objects around it. So we'll search for PIR and let's place it over here. As it is an automatic room light system, we'll need a small LED to test it out. So let's place it over here. And for this LED to work, we'll need a resistor. So let's take one resistor. With the help of this button, you can also rotate it. Okay, now we'll need to make a connection with all of the components. So let's start with the wiring. As you can see, here are 3 pins. One is for signal and one is for power and one is for ground. So let's connect them according to its naming. Let's connect signal pin to the digital pin of our Arduino. Now let's connect power pin to the 5-volt power of our Arduino. So let's connect this to the common ground of our circuit. As we know, cathode is used for negative terminal and anode is used for positive terminal. So we'll take a negative terminal from our breadboard commonly and let's connect one of the digital pin to our LED. So we are done with the connection of our components. So to differentiate those wires, let's color them. Let's color digital wires commonly with the color blue. As we know, this is the power wire. So let's color it with red and ground wires with black. So we forgot to connect the main ground to the breadboard. Let's connect it. Yes. So we are totally done with our circuit. Now let's move to the further part of our coding. Click on the code button, search for blocks and go to the text. Before starting with our code, let me explain you that our Arduino code is divided into 2 parts, that is while setup and while loop. So while setup is used to give the instructions to our Arduino and while loop is used to give the instructions to our components. So let's get started. With the help of pin mode, we'll tell our Arduino that which pin we are going to use for what purpose. So as I told you, we are using 2 pins. That is, one is for input and one is for output. As we know that we are going to use one sensor and one output unit, that is our LED. So sensor will give Arduino the input and LED will act as an output from an Arduino. So pin number 6 will be working as an input and pin number 5 will be working as an output. So as we know, 5 number is output. With the same, we need to give instruction to the pin number 6 as an input. Okay, so we are done with the instructions for our Arduino. Now let's move forward to the looping part of our project. Here we will be using if-else loop so that if the object is in the sensor's threshold, then it will sense the object and give the output to the LED. If the object is not in the range of our sensor, then it will turn off the LED. So let's get started. If digital read at pin number 6, just a second. If the digital at pin number 6 is equal to high, then digital right at pin number 5 should be high, else digital right at pin number 5 should be low. With the help of this, simply we are done with our coding part. Let me explain you. If digital read means it is going to read a signal from our sensor at pin number 6. If the digital read is high, then it will turn on the LED that is connected at the pin number 5. Else, it will turn off the LED. So now let's test our code with the button Start Simulation. As you can see over here, our Arduino is on. Once you will click on the sensor, object will appear in front of the sensor. As you can see, if the object is in range of our LED, then LED is blinking. If the object goes out of LED, then it will stop working. It will take some time to turn off. Once the object is in the range, the LED glows. With the help of this, you can attach this sensor in the room where object will be more visible, and according to that, our sensor will work. Thank you.